I'm Rawlins Gilliland. I'm 73 years old. My sexual orientation is same-sex.
My name's Forrest Milburn. I'm 22 years old. I'm a gay, white, cisgender male, and I use he, him pronouns.
I came out to my friends at 14 when I didn't have to. And that's
Wow.
pretty normal for your generation, you know, and so forth and so on. But I can tell you ask all these other baby boomer gay men, and it's like, oh my God, really? You know, they were still at 43 saying, well, I can't tell my family it'd kill my mother. And I'd say, well, whose fault is that, you know? But anyway, I came out with them, but it was very natural to me. I came out to them like, oh, I realized I'm left-handed.
For even people in my generation, that's something, you know, a lot of people would wish for now. You know, like when I came out at 13 to my mom and my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
And what prompted you to do that?
Well, when I was texting guys, there'd be slip-ups, right? So like my mom would see text. Like my mom would see some of that stuff and she'd ask and I'd be like, no, like I'm totally just like, why even try hiding it? It's blatantly obvious. Like my mom's not like stupid. Like, and she would kind of be like, you know, if you ever have to say anything, I'm always here for you if you want to tell me anything.
Well, that's great. I'm very happy to think of the options that you have ahead of you as a result of being born when you're born. The best advice I would give you as a 7th generation Texan, as a native Dallasite, as someone who is really during the height of Pride Month, and also, you know, the fact that it's the 15th year anniversary of the Supreme Court ruling, is this. Be comforted by the numbers and the support of a community as far as its numbers and its infrastructure and so forth and so on. But be very conscious that freedom allows you the option also to ultimately march to your own drum.
Yeah. I'm always very like aware of what like elders in the community had to go through to like allow us to be at this point. And so I'm always like trying to be very like respectful of like what it took to get me to have, you know, the option to come out at 13 and have my mom be totally fine and my dad to not have the best response, but, you know, grew and is fine now.
Ultimately, you'll be my age, and I want you to be seen as a role model. I want you to be seen as someone that gives the person that's much younger the idea. If you've noticed, you don't hear me going, oh, poor me, I thought I would, I wouldn't die, I was an alcoholic for 1,000,000 years and I was in all these abusive relationships. I did none of the above, but a lot of the people in my generation did because their self-esteem was so low. And it was low because they weren't offered options. Yeah. I didn't know anyone that I saw on the movie screen was gay until 50 years after they died. It would have helped to have known at the time. This is where I applaud everything. You know, again, it'll be interesting. I wish I could live long enough to see what you do with your life because I think it's going to be great.